Hi, this is Shara with Psychic Miss Paranormal, and tonight I'm going to show you a little experiment that I'm trying out with my Kanzari cards. So unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast to have negative energies or entities kind of follow you or, try to mess around with you while you do the kind of paranormal work that I am involved in. So tonight I decided to ask if there was a demon around me, because there's been a lot of negative energy and I have been under negative psychic attack for probably about a week or so. So this is the layout that this particular entity chose for me. This is the reading that I got. I am followed by a lot of negative entities sometimes, and this kind of shows it. I was feeling that way tonight, so I had asked to be shown who I was talking to and what the messages were. These cards work a little bit different than a tarot deck, as they are chosen by an entity that you want to speak to or that you're trying to get information from. It's kind of like, instead of me reading for them, they're reading for me. As you can see, the demon card was in the 5th position, which is the upper position of the north, and it just happens to be significant to me as the number 5 is always kind of a crazy number for me, and of course demon, yeah. And you can tell too, it's got a lot of negative cards around it, and the love card was there next to the hatred card. So I tried to figure out which demon this was using my pendulum, and I'll show you that, but I really didn't get very far with that. It's a whole lot of different answers that came out. With Kanzari cards, the pendulum works a little bit different too, so I don't think that this demon really wanted to reveal himself to me. So are you a demon that chose these cards? Alright, so that's going back and forth. Last time it went in a clockwise motion. I usually take back and forth as yes and left and right as no. These cards take back and forth as I don't know, and clockwise is yes, counterclockwise is no. So once again, are you a demon that chose these cards? Stop it and do it again. Are you a demon that chose these cards? Sorry, my granddaughter's playing in another room. So now it's going in a clockwise circle. So I've established that forward and backward and clockwise is yes, and side to side and counterclockwise is no. Are you a demon that I know? A no. Are you Asmodeus? No. Are you Azazel? How about Abaddon? Hold on, let me stop it. Are you Abaddon? Looks like a no. How about, are you Baal? Are you someone trying to warn me of a demon? You notice how the pendulum almost stopped in order to change direction by itself? No. So you're just not going to tell me anything? You have no message for me? Can you swing in the direction of the card you want to tell me that you want me to know? This looks like it's going diagonal. So it would be astral, maybe? So now I'm going to do a second reading and see if I can find out if it is indeed a demon, or somebody's trying to warn me of a demon, or someone just messing around with me. Like I said, do a lot of really deep psychic and paranormal work, so this kind of thing, it's not surprising. Just curiosity to see if I can get a little information about where the psychic attack is coming from. So here's the second reading I did, and it really came out quite amazing. I wanted to show it to you. I don't want to explain to you the meanings of these, as they're really super personal to me. I never expected to get this kind of reading for me tonight. But I will kind of give you an overview of everything and how it pertains to what's going on. So that second reading really was quite something, and a little surprising because it really touched on my life exactly. Like, this entity knows me very, very well. It shed a lot of light on some things, really makes me think about other things, and I learned about a new step forward for myself, which is something I have been searching for a little bit. I'm going to follow up with a pendulum reading for this second reading and see if I can get a couple answers. Alright, here we are at the pendulum session. I'm not over any particular card. So my suspicions are you're not just any demon, you're a fallen angel. Is that correct? Okay, that would be a yes. Am I correct in assuming that you are Lucifer? No. How about Satan? You just don't want to give up your identity. Are you the one who came to me when I was a little girl? Yes. Well, I know who you are then. Alright, and when you are talking about Father, are you talking about you as the Father? Yes. So you still want to recruit me in your ranks before I die, is this correct? Yes. You want me to have an EVP session as well? Yes. The Z on that card for the future, did that stand for that God name I told you about? Did this all start with the portals, or did it start way before then? So did it all start with the portals? No, I didn't think it did. And the girl is me, correct? Turn to a yes. Am I correct about what I said about the shadows? Yes. Am I correct about my interpretation of blind? Yes. The EVP that I got quite some time ago about if I joined your side. Is that something that you or one of your guys said it's already a yes? Okay. And just so that everyone knows that this can say no, can you change this to a no direction? Okay. Thank you for talking to me. So now I'm going to do one more reading and take a little bit different of an approach to dig yet even deeper. I mean, that's the name of this game. Go as deep as you can to extract some pretty intense information. This is the third layout that I'm doing. It's called the bridge, and it seems very intense as well. So this is the third one that I'm going to take the time to really decipher. Now that I've completed the third reading, and I really have to say that these cards are so intense that they're scary. I am going to do a pendulum reading again and see if I can just get some confirmation about some of the things that came out. Okay, so I'm back here with my pendulum, and I want to ask the entity that's helping me for some more answers. So I already explained once again to the entity the directions of the pendulum. I want to try to stop it from moving. Alright, is the little girl in this picture, does that represent me? That's a yes. For the accident card, does this pertain to the first time I was born into this world? And how I was stopped from coming in the first time? I am correct. Let's just test this a little bit with the stairs card. Does this mean I'm going to fall down a set of stairs and die? No. Alright, I just wanted to test that out because I really believe that the stairs card for me refers to my journey. Is this correct? Change the pendulum direction if it is correct. Who is helping me? Who helped me with this reading? Was this from a demon? I'm not really sure what you're telling me. Is it counterclockwise? No? Do I have a demon around me? No. Have I been under psychic attack? No. Why do I feel like somebody's lying to me here tonight? How about this? By the name of Jesus Christ, answer truthfully. Are you a demon? In the name of Jesus Christ, you must answer truthfully. Are you my spirit guide? Are you somebody I know? So you're just going to say no to everything. Do you not want to tell me who you are? Yes. Well, we all know how that goes. Alright, well thank you. I'm going to be doing an EVP session in a little while and an ITC session. So, okay. So in my first reading it was confirmed that it was a demon, and of course they wouldn't tell me who. And now this time they're denying that it's a demon. They're denying it's a spirit guide or any other type of entity. And of course demons do that. It doesn't mean it has to be a demon. It could be just a trickster of some kind. This was a very significant reading that told me a lot about my life and how deep it really goes, and things that nobody else knows about me at all, even family. So this entity, I know, is narrowed down to a couple. I'm going to do an EVP session and an ITC session and see what we get. So here are the EVPs that came from the session, and following that are the ITC pictures. Then I'll be back to talk to you because it was kind of like a crazy plot twist after the EVP and ITC session, as well as the third reading. Something kind of unexpected happened. Check these out and then I'll tell you what happened. Alright, is there anyone here? Are you a positive or negative entity? Hold on, I'm going to try to do something different. Let's stick around. Say something from the reading that will verify it's you. It's you. Was it a demon that was talking with me? Was it Lucifer? What did that reading mean? What is your message to me? What spirit was helping me? Who are you? Identify yourself. Who was the girl in the card? Why does the dark side want me? What do they want me for? What was the death card about in my first reading? The death of what? So in the last EVP that you just heard, I got a surprise visit from my recently deceased dog, Roxy. I'll play that again. You can hear her in her little squeaky voice, and there was even a confirmation from a spirit afterward that said that that was my doggie. What was the death card about in my first reading? The death of what? Here are 2 more EVPs from my dog Roxy looking over me and protecting me.
Was it a negative spirit or a positive spirit? Was it a negative spirit or a positive spirit?
This is the number 62, and it has great significance in my life. This is the number 374, which adds up to 5 in numerology, and 5 has always been a very spiritual number for me, all throughout my life. Here's a candle in a candle holder, also another spiritual symbol. Here's a picture of a being that came out during the session. This one's unique. It's a dog fetus, and you can see the umbilical cord coming out. This symbolizes rebirth or new beginnings. It could also mean a literal reincarnation. The word dog came out, and as you'll be able to see, there are several different pictures with dog faces in them. This particular picture also has the number 5 in it, once again referencing the significance of that number. And here's a picture of a dog. Looks just like my Roxy. Here are the words I love with a little heart and a little picture of a dog face. Here's another little dog face, and it kind of looks like the same one that was in the picture you just saw previously. Here's the word God and the number 7, which is a spiritual number, and this is part of the twist of the story. Here's a picture of Jesus, which is also part of that crazy twist that happened. Here's a symbol for infinity and my initial CC, which also holds great significance in my life. Yet another dog face, and the numbers 1, 2, 3. So that adds up to 6, and my birthday is on the 6th. Here's a dog face that came out with the spiritual number 7, which symbolizes a spiritual message. Here are even more dogs. There's 3 more. And these double Z's and the plus sign indicate a paranormal god that I work very closely with.
So now let me tell you why this story is pretty cool. It started out with a psychic attack. I wanted to get some information. I used my Kanzari cards, which do very, very deep, personal, and crazy, scary readings. The readings took a period of 3 days to complete because with these type of cards, you can only do 1 reading per day. The first day, I do believe that I was in contact with some type of negative entity. It could be a demon, maybe it wasn't, but it was definitely negative energy. And I think that they were just letting me know, yeah, I'm here, you're right, like they usually always do, nothing new there. The second day, I noticed that something was a little bit different. I feel like the negative energy was still there, but I feel like it was kind of being pushed to the side or maybe even a little overpowered by something much more positive. Not only that, but the reading got very personal. It got very deep into my life and who I am and things that I don't share with a lot of people. And I think that it was just pretty amazing how the information came through like that. I mean, you can get pretty deep information with a lot of card readings, but these cards can be quite amazing. By the time the third reading came around, it was pretty much just really nice energy. I felt something good there. I didn't really feel anything demonic or anything negative anymore. And everything that came out, once again, it was still personal. It had a lot of validation to what came out the day before, my pendulum readings, and they wanted me to do an EVP session. And of course, I always follow that up with an ITC session as well, because you never know what's going to come out that will complement your reading or the opposite way around. It's double the proof. Okay, so here's the kicker. So we started off with demons and we turned into God. The word God came out, picture of Jesus came out, and I even had an EVP that, that they talked about heaven and that they love me. So, and my dog Roxy, who just passed away 4 months ago, came through. I haven't heard from her for a little bit, and that was a really nice surprise. And I think that between the positive energy and the positive deities and spirits that came through with my dog as well, there's no more psychic attack. Things have been great, and everything's gone. The negative energy's gone. I just really wanted to share this with you so that I could show you how, good things happen, how positive energy and love can overcome negative energy and hatred or something bad like a psychic attack. It was just very unique, and it was amazing. I mean, I know I use that word a lot, but it is. And I wanted you to see that for yourself. The cards I used were Kanzari. They're rare. They're a type of Egyptian divination. So if you're wondering, I know a lot of people ask me about them when they see them. So thank you for joining me. If you like my videos, just give me a like. Let me know you're out there to support me, and give me ideas of some things that you'd like to see in the future. This is Shar with Psychic Mist. Have a great night.